In this video, I will take you on a route of terror, a path marked Mike Tyson within the mortal limits of an honorable boxing ring. Get ready. You are about to relive Mike Tyson's legendary knockouts. Trevor Berbick, 1986. The demolition of the champion. We begin our macabre journey on November 22, 1986, the night Iron Mike Tyson made history by becoming the youngest heavyweight champion ever. Inside the ring at the Hilton Hotel in Las Vegas, Berbick was expected to successfully defend his WBC heavyweight title for the first time. However, Mike had other plans. With Mills Lane as the third man in the ring, this brutal contest began. Fight summary. From the start of the fight, Mike Tyson showcased his power by dictating the pace that both fighters would follow, for not much longer. With vicious body combinations, Tyson dismantled Berbick's defense during that grueling first round, leaving him exposed for the final blow just around the corner.
Tyson will be able to get underneath it. Oh, wow! With a right, another left hook that just raises. Trevor, with this bravado, could get to keep him up. Notice the lazy left. Watch Tyson load up with left and right. Idea that Mike, as soon as, a light right hand, but the left hook beat. Another right hand clips him. He can't take shots like this very long. Wow, with the right hand. Berbick and Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this combination. And Berbick ready to go, but he stays on his...
The damage in the second round began when Tyson sent Berbick crashing to the canvas with a series of punches that ended with a devastating left hook.
Berbick and Mike Tyson. Tyson goes to work right away, and he gets Trevor in trouble, and he's done.
Berbick fell onto his back, hard, but got up and signaled to Lane that he still had something left to give. After the fight resumed, the already defeated champion tried to hold onto Tyson in clinches, attempting to stop him, desperately trying to survive. He even hit Tyson during a break, earning a warning from Lane. Ironically, the end came at the close of the round when Tyson's left hook struck Berbick's temple. After a delayed reaction, he collapsed onto the seat of his shorts.
But what he's not doing is holding off Mike with the left. And you see the right side of the rib cage. Instead he goes to the body downstairs, catches him with the right hand. Up. Bone crusher Smith. Straight time. Bangs the body. Wow, with that uppercut is Tyson. Catches him with the right left hook. And he goes down.
Berbick performed the dance of death before finally rising at the count of 9. But he failed Lane's quick check and was not allowed to continue the fight. Michael Spinks, 1988. A Dance of Destruction. Let's continue our journey of madness with a technical stop on June 27, 1988, the night when, inside the ring at Convention Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, Tyson claimed the last remaining title by swiftly defeating an already weary Michael Spinks. Holding the WBC, WBA, and IBF heavyweight titles, Mike added even more weight to the scales against Spinks, who only held the heavyweight title from the legendary The Ring magazine. With Frank Cappuccino as the third man in the ring, this dance of destruction finally began. Fight summary. As soon as the bell rang, Tyson lunged at Spinks, launching a terrifying left hook that caught him high on the head. The forceful clash between the two fighters resulted in a controversial clinch where the lace of one of Tyson's gloves tragically pressed against Spinks' throat, leaving Cappuccino with no choice but to intervene. Moments later, as Spinks tried to step back, Tyson attacked with a devastating left uppercut that left the ring champion in critical condition. Before he could even process the first assault, a short right hook crashed into Spinks, landing just below his heart. Spinks dropped to his knees, marking the first knockdown of his professional career.
Not afraid, as we expected, and Spinks ready to mix it up with him. Tyson along the rope.
Michael Spinks has to keep moving because every shot...
Uppercut landed inside, and Spinks...
He was back on his feet by the count of 8, and Cappuccino allowed him to continue, only for him to be cruelly punished by Tyson for daring to stand up again. The bout ended with a brutal right hand from Mike, crowning him the undisputed champion.
And he's down again and in serious trouble. A right hand right.
Hey, he's not going to make it. It's all over.
Shakarl Williams, 1989. A display of power. As Tyson prepared for more title defenses as the undisputed champion, he successfully faced a few more challengers, one of them being Carl Williams. On July 21, 1989, Williams dared to challenge Tyson's supremacy inside the ring at the Atlantic City Convention Center, New Jersey. The fight was expected to last 12 rounds of solid boxing, but it barely made it past the halfway point of the first round. With Randy Newman as the third man in the ring, Iron Mike Tyson's display of power took place. Fight summary. From the outset, it was clear that Williams had devised a strategy he hoped would lead him to victory. Williams attempted to work behind his left jab and clinch Tyson every time the champion got too close. But theory doesn't always translate to practice. A minute and 15 seconds into the fight, Williams saw his chance after landing a strong left jab on Tyson. But as he tried to follow up with another, Mike reacted instantly, slipping left and countering with a left hook that exploded directly onto Williams' jaw. The challenger immediately collapsed backward, barely managing to get up at the count of 8.
Jab is so strong.
However, Neumann had seen enough. The fight was over. Buster Douglas, 1990. The upset that shook the world. We cannot talk about the greatest knockouts in Iron Mike Tyson's professional career without mentioning this tragic event. The night when the youngest heavyweight champion in history lost his titles the same way he had won them, by knockout. Inside the ring at the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan, Tyson stepped in to defend his reign on February 11, 1990, unaware that the Grim Reaper was now in his corner. And with Octavio Meyran as the third man in the ring, the downfall of a legend began to unfold. Fight summary. From the very first round, Douglas made it clear to Tyson that he was not just another challenger, he had stepped into the ring to fight. The clash of forces created a chilling atmosphere where punches rained in all directions for most of the fight.
Keep in mind that Carl Williams looked pretty loose and relaxed against Tyson until
For Buster Douglas.
he fought a Mike Williams on the undercard of Tyson Spinks and floored it.
See, Mike has become doing a pretty good job here.
Another right-hand lead by Douglas.
At times, Tyson desperately tried to take control of the pace, but Douglas relentlessly neutralized him.
Watching films because he takes a move. He steps to his right, give a little angle.
Douglas
Tyson's corner saying, be smart, work your way in. Another good right, but Tyson, because that jeopardizes you, put you in a lot of trouble.
Douglas accurate with the jab.
An initiator. Here he's against the ropes. I've never seen.
And there's a right hand uppercut was on the verge of going down.
The judges' scorecards show how efforts were made to rob Douglas of victory if the fight went the distance. However, the determined challenger knew that if he truly wanted to become the new champion, his supremacy had to be undeniable. And so, in the 10th round, Douglas hurt Tyson with a right uppercut, followed by a combination that ended with a crushing left hand, knocking down the youngest heavyweight champion in history for the first time in his career.
Now, and apparently he is.
Boxing expert expected to see here. Rolling willingly just to try to get in the shot that will finish things in.
Oh, the uppercut.
What an uppercut by...
Tyson picked up his mouthpiece from the canvas and put it in backward before attempting to get up, but his legs wouldn't stop shaking. Meyran had no choice but to stop the fight, holding what remained of Mike in an embrace that marked the beginning of a legend's vulnerability. Frank Bruno, 1996. The Return of the King. March 16, 1996, marks the final stop on our journey through time. This was the night the crown returned to its rightful monarch. Frank Bruno had just won the WBC heavyweight world title and now had to defend it. Unfortunately for him, his first challenger was a Mike Tyson, hungry to prove that his best years were far from over. Inside the ring at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Mills Lane, who had officiated during Tyson's glory days, became the good luck charm Mike never knew he needed. Fight summary. From the very first round, Mike established himself as the clear aggressor. With vicious body combinations, he stalked Bruno's title.
Tyson's trainer, Jay Bright, said he's Tyson under control of the belt. He'll be very anxious.
Every time he comes in, he's going to hold him. He's not with their heads off.
Bruno with the questionable chin. He's learned to hold on, which he did with McCall. As Mills Lane, Tyson's people wanted to bob and roll, be less of a target, attack from the angle.
It was a nice effort.
And anytime, oh, here comes Tyson. Tyson with a combination with 20 seconds.
Mistake early. You can't fix a chin that was never great to begin with.
A left hook by Tyson, but Bruno comes forward.
Bruno tried to keep his distance but made little progress. In the second round, Mike took full control of the fight's pace, leaving Bruno without an escape plan multiple times. Occasionally, Bruno managed to mount a solid counterattack, but his execution faltered before it could make an impact. With that in mind, what awaited him around the corner seemed inevitable.
12 rounds, I guarantee you. Oh, a left hook by Mike Tyson, flush on the face of Frank Bruno. Another
Jitters, he may be settling in.
run. A home run thrown by Tyson.
In the third round, a relentless barrage of punches, starting with a deadly left hook and ending with 7 unanswered blows, forced Bruno against the ropes, sending his heavyweight title crashing to the canvas.
There's a combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laying it on, pouring it on. Bruno expected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson who fought McGillian Mathis. Down goes Bruno into the ropes.
As if reclaiming his rightful throne, Mike picked up the blood-stained jewel and placed it back upon his head. So conclusion, if you've made it this far, thank you. Remember, the best way to support my content is by leaving a like on the video. Do you know of another legendary knockout in Tyson's career that deserves to be relived in a second part? Let me know in the comments.